The Pasadena Business Journal is brought to you by these generous sponsors: Clear Lake Volkswagen, Texas Citizens Bank, and Remax First Source. Please visit these fine businesses for helping bring you great programming.
Here we go now, here we go now, here we go now, here we go now.
Welcome to another edition of the Pasadena Business Journal. My name, Michael Garfield, your host, as we show you everything that's going on in and around the great city of Pasadena. Today, tell you what, you want some technology over here? We're going to tell you about a great business-to-business company based here in Pasadena that does a lot of tracking and a lot of work with emergency preparedness. Plus, a costume shop that's not only around Halloween, but 365 days. And I tell you what, it's lunchtime. So we're hungry, so we're going to start off with a little barbecue. The Pasadena Business Journal starts now. Well, what a way to start off this episode with barbecue. Now, obviously, there's two things you need to do when you're in Texas barbecue. Number one, you got to take your jacket off, which is what I did. Number two, you got to have Texas twang like this. Now, I'm not going to do the whole segment with the Texas twang, but this is a twangy place, and that is a compliment because we are in a neighborhood over here, a little off the beaten path in Pasadena. It is called, as you can see, Andy's Hog Wild Barbecue. And if you don't know about it, get ready for the man himself. I want to bring in Andy Cook, very apropos name. How are you, sir?
Fine, Mike.
Okay, so we're just missed the lunch crowd, and the parking lot was filled. You have to think that's a first world problem when the parking lot is filled, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Yeah.
But it's a good problem to have.
It is. I would suggest, and I think a lot of your customers over the years said, man, you got to build a bigger parking lot because you sure know how to cook the brisket and the meats, because you've been here how long, sir?
Probably 10 years.
Why in the world, when there's so many Spencer highways and the Beltway 8s, why did you pick this beautiful road of Deadman to build right here?
Well, I couldn't afford to go anywhere else, and I lived here and had it paid for, so let's go with it.
Exactly. And your house still to this day is?
Next door.
He lives here and he works here just along with his staff. Talk about some of your specialties.
Everything we got here is special. The barbecue's good. I love the pulled pork because I'm from Tennessee, and with the slaw, it's excellent. And on Wednesday, we have fried chicken with my secret recipe.
You ain't going to share that with us?
No, sir.
Oh, come on.
And then we have fish on Friday, which I think is excellent also. And we have other specials during the week, but those are my two favorite. We have meatloaf on Tuesday, pot roast on Thursday, and that's about it. But all my sides are real good. We have beans, potato salad, baked potato salad.
And don't forget your banana pudding that you've been talking about since we walked in, too.
Well, that is excellent.
The whole landscape over here is very unique. I mean, we've got tables, it's just, this used to be, literally an outdoor stand where motorcycles used to drive up, and you continued to expand and build it out, didn't you?
That's correct. And a lot of my customers helped me along the way. They'd come here and they said, Andy, you need a ceiling out here. So they gave me the wood. And my neighbor on the other street over there, he made stuff with granite, so he brought me over the granite for my tables. I've been blessed.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of my place. I hope it stays here a long time.
Well, as you should, and it sounds like it's a community from the ground up. The community has helped you build this thing. Why is the Pasadena area so great for you, and why do you continue to keep it right here and expand?
Well, I like the people. I'm a people person, and I like what I do most of all. I get enjoyment out of this, and I love to meet the people and talk to them. And they love my food, and they keep coming back, and I'm happy.
Well, you're a people person. You're a great cook, too. Now, speaking of cook, I know I'm getting hungry, too. Do you mind if we take a little sneak peek back and see where the whole magic is done at the pits?
You're welcome to do that.
All right, come on. Let's go take a look. All right, this is absolutely something I wanted to see. You go to a barbecue joint, you want to see where the real stuff is made. Andy, this is not a small operation over here. What is it? How many pounds does this hold?
This will cook 700 pounds.
700 pounds.
Yep.
Yeah. How many briskets does it fit?
We put about 44 in here.
And what time do you start cooking?
Around 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And we take it off in the morning around 5:30.
Now, you started off with one, and how many totally do you have right now?
I got 4 now. 4? 4.
Yeah. So at any given time, do you ever run out of food? In your career, have you ever run out of food?
More than one.
Well, you should know better by now because I see your folks, they're loading, stuff in. And it's almost a 24/7 operation, would you say, to keep these things cooking?
We only work 6 days, but it's long hours we put in here.
I'm going to ask you again, because I asked you this off camera, your secret stuff, your recipes. A lot of people say, listen, it's just salt and pepper, and it's just love and care. I know you don't want to give away company secrets, but there's got to be something that kept you in business this long.
Well, I told everybody, I said I put it on, then I turned it over to God, and he hadn't let me down yet.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Well, it is an iconic place, and so I want to congratulate you again. And that fried chicken, make sure you come on Wednesdays too, my man. You know how to do it.
That fried chicken is very good.
It is good. I'd say you open it up for 6 days a week instead of 1 day a week on Wednesdays.
Okay.
Look at me. I'm helping. It's going to be the Andy and Michael's Wild Hog Barbecue. Congrats again. Make sure when you're in Pasadena, off the beaten path, look out on the GPS, come to Andy's Hog Wild Barbecue because it is great. Stay tuned for more. That's right. And stay tuned for more here on the Pasadena Business Journal.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
There are so many great businesses in Pasadena. And obviously, we got barbecue joints where anybody, a lot of consumers can go. But there's also a great business-to-business opportunity. And I'm standing one right now. We are in Clean Coast Supply. It is a massive warehouse customer service organization. And the co-owner, Ronnie Reeves, joins me over here. How are you, sir?
Doing good.
This is a very impressive place. Let me start with this. Give us the overall scene of what you guys do over here. And I know it's a lot.
Yeah, so in the room that we're in right now, this is our rental department. So we rent SRLs, which is standing behind us. We also have fall protection, which goes along with the SRLs. The gas detection I have here in my hand is something else that we do. We're also a full service center for all the gas detection as well for MSA. Right. We have ventilation, Copus blowers for tank cleaning, and all the gas detection all the way from H2S, O2, 4-gas, PIDs, things of that nature.
Obviously, I said business to business, and so you certainly have an industry or two or three that you're aiming after. You're not going after restaurants. So who are some of your customers? What types of industries?
A lot of the turnaround contractors, even commercial contractors, the D. Harveys of the world, Strongholds, people like that. And we also deal in the power transmission as well.
Yeah. How long have you been here in the Pasadena area, and why Pasadena? Why is this community so big and special to you guys?
Well, first off, me and Paul grew up in Pasadena and went to high school in Pasadena. So when we started the business, being close to the chemical plants and being close to all the contractors that do the work in the chemical plants, it was just the smart thing to do.
Yeah. Obviously, you talked about renting and buying over there. What percentage would you say of your business, makes up some of the people who just come in, rent it for a while, and then the other ones who just outright purchase it?
So it's probably 50-50. We have just as much probably rent as we do buy the gas detection or the fall protection.
Yeah. Obviously, we're in that area. There's so many industries. We're really close to the Gulf. I mean, there's so many potentially other people in your business. What differentiates your company, Clean Coast, versus anybody else?
I'd have to say customer service. The way somebody comes to the will call desk, they're not going to be sitting here for an hour. Hopefully, they're only going to be here for 5 or 10 minutes. Our peoples are pretty diligent on getting the paperwork ready to get them out the door so they can go to work. Yeah. And then our delivery service. We strive on our delivery is we try to keep everything within 2 days from time of order.
Yeah, that is a quick turnaround, and obviously one of the key things of any business is customer service. Would you mind if we just take a peek of how the customer service shop works?
That'd be awesome.
Let's go take a look. All right, we have switched out one of the co-owners, Ronnie, for Paul Boswell, the other co-owner, and we're standing here in the middle of the very, very big customer service area like that. You do pride yourself in customer service over here, so give us a little look around, including this map. What are we looking at here?
Oh, well, we track our vehicles. We can tell, monitor the traffic and what's heavy traffic. We strive for a 2-day point delivery to all of our customers if they call in, whether it's 1 pallet, 5 pallets. We strive to get it to them in 2 days or less. Most of the time, it's the same day. All of our customer service guys in this room, they're very well trained, and they're trained by our manufacturers, so they can answer questions quickly. If they don't know the answer, we can get the answer quickly through the manufacturer so that we can get respiratory, any kind of PPE to the customer and exactly what they need.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, as a businessman who's been so successful, to have this here so long, not only do you have great product, but is that customer service? I mean, your employees over here, they have to take pride, and you take pride in them to make sure that you retain them for a while. Any secret to that, obviously, being over here in Pasadena?
Well, we I can't give all that away. The customer service that we have, we're on call 24 hours a day. We don't have a high turnover rate in our company. Every time that I go out to a customer's place, that they brag on how quickly they get their things, how knowledgeable our people are, and how good it is that they can get good service in a timely manner. We're really busy right now. The Houston area is economy, and Pasadena area is really cranking hard right now, and so sometimes there's a backlog. There's even a backlog from the manufacturers, and so again, we jump through hoops to make it happen and get the product to the customer, because if they don't have it, they can't go to work.
You talk about product, and I'll end it on this. Your warehouse is massive out there. It's very expansive. Just give us kind of a rundown, just some of the products that you do have here in stock, ready to roll.
Well, we have 23,000 square foot warehouse, and we stock about 7 to 8 truckloads of emergency response material. Like I said, we're on call 24 hours a day, and you never know when a BP spill is going to go down, or just a small tanker on the side of the highway in the middle of the night rolls over. And so we have vehicles on standby ready to go. We have personnel on call, and you have to have product in stock that you can call on in the middle of the night. So we keep a vast variety of items that will fill any order.
Yeah, sounds like it's almost an Eagle Scout. Be prepared at all times.
Absolutely.
Listen, congratulations on your success, running success in this entire customer service area, and keep on rocking here in Pasadena.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right. So if you need anything in any of these aspects, you know where to come. It says right over there, Clean Coast Supply.
I'm Ferdinand. You look at me and think big. You think scary. But I'm a little misunderstood. Funny! Sorry, I almost killed you. We've all been misunderstood. I'm not a fighter.
I don't understand that at all.
Kids with learning and attention issues like dyslexia and ADHD are misunderstood too. Take the time to understand.
Best plan ever!
With the right support, everyone can reach their full potential, because you can't judge a bull by his cover. Learn more at understood.org.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made this vacation happen.
Double points with every purchase?
Cleverly merging promotions.
Love it.
Cross-referencing travel sites. And booking all your flights with those...
Vouchers. I got us bumped.
They were like, oh. But now they're like... Aloha. You aced this vacation. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
All right, for our last segment, I'm going to take the jacket off, but put a little new one on, because when you are at a costume shop, you want to be flashy, and there is no better costume shop in Pasadena than Joe Sam's. It's been here quite a while, and I want to meet the owners who have been here the entire time. I want to bring in Jerry and Sharon Weiss. What a fun place you have.
Yes, it is. We love it.
Well, how'd you know my size, by the way? This is really good.
Well, you're the perfect size.
I wish everybody would tell me that. How long has this been here, and when did it start?
My dad started it back in 1982, and it was really strange because now my husband and I have bought it, and people come in that used to be kids bring their children in now. Now, it really makes us feel old.
No, it's not old, because I'm looking around at all these great things. I mean, you really have to keep up with the times because we've got so many of these new movies and these new characters and the Disney movies. And Jerry, you talk about some of these masks up here. Give me some of the more popular ones that you guys sell.
Well, Michael Myers. Every year it changes to a different mask, but it's looked like the same one, but every year they have a different movie and they change the faces.
Well, you think of costumes and you think of Halloween. You're year round right now. It doesn't matter if it's Mardi Gras or Easter. Other than Halloween, when are some of your more popular times?
Well, Christmas. We've got the Santas and anything to do with Christmas. We have the costumes we rent and buy. And then we have Easter, the Easter Bunny. And then we have all your religious costumes. The churches are always putting on pageants. So we actually have costumes for everybody. Parties. We have mascots that we rent. So you name it. We can make your time fun.
Well, I'm having fun right now. You even just have, if we just want to pimp around, I just wear something like this. It's amazing because it's not just costumes, it's not just hats, but you guys do little anything, including makeup. Is that right?
Exactly. We have all kind of makeup. We can fix you up as anybody from head to toe.
Doesn't matter what size or what shape like that.
Doesn't matter.
Mostly kids or mostly adults are your customers?
Adults. There's a lot of kid costumes we have here too. They bring their kids in, and we have a lot of kids' costumes against that wall.
Real quick, I want to ask about this. It's 1982. It's a long time. Why is Pasadena so special? Why do business over here? What do you guys do with the community?
Well, I grew up in Pasadena, so I've seen it change, and I still see a lot of the people that I grew up with. So it's just been always exciting here in Pasadena. I love Pasadena.
Well, you continue to grow, I tell you what. Now, I know this is not too scary for Halloween, but Halloween at some point comes around every single year. And I understand in the back part of your shop, you guys have a special area where you build some crazy Halloween stuff. Is that right?
Yes, we do. We'll make anything that somebody would like to be, just make it up. They say, build this for me, make this move this way, I can do it.
Okay, I tell you what, would you mind if we take a little peek and bring the camera back there?
We'd love for you to see it.
Let's go look. Come on, guys. Oh my goodness, what is going on in here? 365 Halloween at Joe and Sam's. Look at this guy. Is this the Crypt Keeper who also plays piano? Oh my God. They're actually real. You didn't scare me that much. Jerry, Sharon, this is amazing, and this is something you have year-round out here.
Yes.
And what do you do? You sell everything in here?
I sold quite a bit out of here. Kima even bought quite a bit from me for their haunted house.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, Sharon, this could be like a haunted house year-round. I don't know. Maybe we have to have a city ordinance just because I'm just scared of standing in here right now.
Oh, everybody thinks it is a haunted house, so they're constantly wanting to come in, and then they bring their friends, and so everybody comes in and looks through, and Jerry's been slapped many a times because he scares them.
As I'm walking in, I think things are popping out, and that's the element of surprise when it comes over here. Like explain about this going on with the clown here.
Well, this clown just sitting there, just looking pretty, and once in a while he'll come up and jump and see how you doing and sit back down.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I need a chaperone just to be in here. Now, I know you sell some of this stuff, but if somebody comes to you specifically and says, hey, I want to build something, I mean, do you have the ability and the capability to build things?
Oh, yes, sir. You name it, and I'll figure it out how to make it.
You've been doing this since 1982. How have things gotten scarier, easier? Do kids, do adults, do they realize that, you know what, there's no limit to what we can be done?
You know what? The scarier is the one that sells first. Everybody wants to be scared. And it's really something to see when people come in here. They're hiding and closing their eyes, and they're waiting to be scared.
Yeah.
And then after they do, like I said, they'll slap him.
Well, you know what? It worked. I came in here. I had no idea what to expect. It was just a great costume and just accessory store out front. But coming back here, it is awesome. Well, I know you rent costumes, and I know you sell a lot of this stuff over here. And this is a fun place to go. 365. You don't need to wait for Halloween. We got Mardi Gras. We got Easter. We've got even Christmas, too. And to walk off, I just want to make sure that we show everybody all the cool stuff. So, Jerry, if you don't mind holding this, and I appreciate you joining us here on the Pasadena Business Journal. Hold on one sec.
Okay.
And look at this. Great having you here.
$145/92.
180 over 111.
182 over 100. And I had a heart attack and a cardiac arrest. And then a stroke.
This is what high blood pressure looks like. You might not feel its symptoms, but the results from a heart attack or stroke are far from invisible or silent.
My memory is shot.
When I woke up, I couldn't speak.
I can't button up a shirt. I can't run.
I've had to learn to swallow again.
That's the only moments that I have. And I'm 33, so I never see this coming.
If I would have followed a treatment plan, I would not be in this situation.
Had I done this, had I done that, hell, I messed up.
Get back on your plan, or talk with your doctor to create an exercise, diet, and medication plan that works for you. Go to loweryourhbp.org.
Head to toe, everything's changed. Head to toe.
Well, that wraps up another edition of the Pasadena Business Journal. We do thank you for tuning in. I know I had a great time dressing up and also eating some great barbecue. Make sure you keep it right here for all the episodes of the Pasadena Business Journal as we tour this great city and show you some of the things to go, where to eat, how to dress up, and some of the great business to business. For everybody who's been a part of this one, my name is Michael Garfield, and the Pasadena Business Journal is over.
The Pasadena Business Journal was brought to you by these generous sponsors: Clear Lake Volkswagen, Texas Citizens Bank, and RE/MAX First Source. Please visit these fine businesses for helping bring you great programming.